I'm sure everyone knows the man behind Star Wars and the Indiana Jones films. The films that I spent my childhood watching over and over again. That's right, is George Lucas. George Lucas is a director, producer, screenwriter, entrepreneur, but has the most experience as screenwriting and producing. He started his career by directing. He directed 9 short films and 6 major features. Lucas wrote and directed his movies back then, and there are 3 in particular that made him famous in Hollywood. These are THX 1138, American Graffiti, and, of course, Star Wars. Can't forget that. He made these movies before they had all that fancy technology that we have today. So how did he do such an amazing job on Star Wars and made it so real and amazing looking? Well, he established his own effects company called Industrial Light and Magic and used thousands of toy models and would have to set them up pretty much what I can imagine all day for the shots that they needed. It sounds very time consuming and at the same time very fun, but I'm sure it was well rewarding.
I have you now. What? Yahoo! Look out! You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home. Stand by. Stand by.
But before he agreed to make Star Wars, Lucas negotiated to have his own licensing rights to Star Wars so he can make his toys, t-shirts, and product. They thought it was pretty useless and not profitable, so they gave it to him. We all know what he did with that. Toy section at Walmart and Toys R Us everywhere. And with the profit that he made directly from merchandise, he funded the sequel himself. This was the point in his life when he focused extensively on being a writer/producer. He teamed up with Steven Spielberg to make all 4 Indiana Jones films. And these films are Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and finally, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, with Lucas as executive producer and creator and Spielberg as director. But thanks to all his successfulness with his films, he has studios and companies like what I talked about earlier, Industrial Light and Magic, Lucasfilms, LucasArts, which is a game industry, Skywalker Sound, and THX. In conclusion, George Lucas has made a huge difference to the filming industry, because if it was not for him, then we probably wouldn't be making movies the way we are today. For example, a lot of high-budget films use the studios and companies to make those films. He has not only made a difference to the filming industry, but also the toy and gaming industries as well. And those are my 3 favorite industries. Thank you for watching. This is Corey Zimbauer. I'll see you next time.